TJ was just talking about your ability to move from one play to the next. Where does that come from?
Probably experience and just age, maturity. As a freshman, it was definitely a lot harder to get over plays when you make mistakes or things don't go your way. But now that I'm a senior, I've been through so many things and so many ups and downs. I know that there's going to be times where it doesn't go my way. The only thing you can do is bounce back.
You say it as a compliment, kind of like the way, like nobody does it like you in terms of, hey, get a rebound on one end, get a rebound on the other end. Does that all start with the defensive mentality, maybe, the way that you have to outwork a team on that end first, and it goes from there?
I think it definitely starts with the mentality, if that's defensively or just the effort that you're giving to outwork the other team. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the possession, it's going to be two guys probably, one with the ball, one without the ball, and one guy's going to want it more than the other. So just realizing that, so starting with that mindset on defense and translating it to other aspects.
That experience, how much does that give you an idea of when to go off script? Like, I feel like you get a lot of steals where you see like they're being kind of lazy with this pass because the way they think we're playing defense, so I'm going to make that pass hard the next time. I mean, am I right, and how does that work?
Yeah, you're definitely right. Just like you said, the experience of knowing when you see things that may be coming, or a team's going to run this play and they've been making this pass. So things like that, just picking your spots but still being smart about it. So just anticipating and knowing when to make the right play.
TJ talked about keeping focus on tomorrow night and not look ahead because the schedule gets tougher as you go ahead. How hard is that to not peek ahead and see what's coming?
Yeah, obviously we all know the schedule, so we know what is coming. But at the end of the day, you have to win the game before the other games come. So we're all 100% focused on winning this game tomorrow, and obviously we'll get to those things ahead after we get a win.
How much of your ability to go out there and make a hustle play to generate an extra possession is courtesy of just like physical stamina that's been built over 4 years?
I think it's just sort of how I always grew up playing when I was younger, just diving on the floor, just always giving that extra effort. I remember specifically when I was at Team USA U16, I was not the most talented player there. A lot of those guys are in the NBA, but I just found ways to make the team, found ways for them to basically say, we can't send them home. So I was taking charges, diving on the ground for loose balls, whatever it was. That's sort of how I found my role there. And just developing that and realizing that it's a winning mentality.
What do you know about TCU?
Obviously, Brock Harding, played against him recently, obviously at Iowa. He's sort of the head of the team, and handles the ball well, great passer, a lot of assists, sort of creates for the whole team, and then punches, a great big man, can finish, and they got a lot of weapons, a lot of shooters, so they like to play fast-paced too. So.
Is there a play when you were 16 years old that you're thinking of that you made against an NBA player now that was like just a hustle play that you've always been making?
Can't think of a specific plays, any specific plays, but definitely just taking charges, things like that, putting my body on the line to help the team win in any way. But.
You talked about going to that Team USA camp and maybe even coming here and knowing that you weren't the most talented to play. How much do you think your ability to impact games with effort is just a self-awareness of this is what I'm good at and this is where I can impact games?
Yeah, definitely. Just having that self-awareness and knowing that once you get to this level, everyone's got talent. So everyone can make a shot, everyone can drive, dribble the ball. So at the end of the day, who's going to put that extra effort into wanting to win the game or wanting to get a stop or whatever it is. So once you get to a level like this, it's just about who wants it more than the talent.
What have you seen from Killian navigating Big 12 play?
Yeah, I've seen he's been able to stay steady. His mindset is great. He doesn't get too high or too low. Obviously, it's not easy, especially being a freshman and starting. There's going to be games where he doesn't feel like he performs well, and then there's going to be games where he feels like he does. So I think just staying by his side and helping him realize that it's ups and downs no matter what, and whatever he can do for our team is important.
Have you seen him get frustrated or anything like that? Be like, oh yeah, I remember how that feels as a freshman.
Most definitely. I think something that's super common with freshmen is just getting sped up.
Kool-Aid man over there.
So obviously he gets sped up sometimes, and just that happened to me plenty of times when I was a freshman, and so just helping him out with that, telling him to just take a breath. You got to play off 2 feet. You got to just move the ball, let the game come to you. Just simple things like that.